Okay, America thing. Mysterious. Yeah, what time now, you know, on site. I don't know, no. Yeah, no, I go. My time now. Put me on. My time now. Put me on. My time now. Put me on. I say, yeah, my time now. Put me on. Yeah, man, now my time now.
Wagwan people, welcome back to Chat 876, the podcast for tech on the culture, the music, the controversy, and the truth. Today, we have to talk a topic we're born at in a every dancehall argument. We're split fans. We're starting off barbershop war. This is where my talking on this topic came from. Just in the barbershop and people still argue about this even after Vybz Kartel was crowned King of Dancehall. Who is really the king of dancehall? Is it Kartel? Is it Beanie? Should Bounty Killer had a say in it, even though he never asked it? Or do we even need a king in the first place? All right. So you are. So I want to go grab on the food because Sunday me drop this for a reason. When I have a Sunday dinner or not cook on a Sunday dinner if you cook late. So don't go and listen to this. Or if you drive, buckle up because the episode is not just talk. This is history, legacy, and truth. And this is why Chat 876 podcast will cover this topic once and for all. What is a king of dancehall? Let's start with a question, my love. What really make a king of dancehall? Is it just hits? Is it longevity? Is it impact upon the youths them? Influence upon the sound, the lyrics? Or maybe a king just perform, but it shouldn't just be performance. A king should also transform the industry. A true king of dancehall should lead generation, inspire imitation, push the sound forward, make the streets and the charts feel him, be controversial but never irrelevant, and most of all, command respect every corner of the culture. So let's measure each man. Let's measure each man in the category of kingship right now. Who have the rights to claim this kingship? All right. First of all, I'm gonna make this plain and straight. I get my biased opinion out there. Kartel deserve the crown. Vybz Kartel Adidja Palmer, the most polarizing, poetic, prophilic man dance in dancehall. You see what I say? This is the most perfect man dancehall ever produced. Kartel is the only artist in the genre who now just make music. Him build a movement from Gaza to the globe. Him reshape dancehall in his image, no joke. From 2003 to now, even behind bars, Kartel they are mash up charts. Consistently dominate the culture. Come on, people. Let me break it down. As I'm say, we start off with Kartel called He Was Crowned at Sumfest. Alright? Let's break it down. Lyrics, wordplay like no other, philosophical and slackness in a one verse. Yo, innovation, voice alteration, beat experimentation. Yo, redefine flows. I can't tell that most of these artists, Kartel and them blueprint. Kartel also did mentorship, Popcorn, Tommy Lee, Javinci, Gaza Sleep, all of these artists and many more. Whole army come from Kartel, you know? Cultural grip. Come on, Kartel, they have the culture by choke. Me not talk trending, me not talk religion. Cartel are the goat. You see me I say? The man just different. Even incarcerated, him release more hits than artists are free. That alone people should have tell us say. Vybz Kartel na normal. Him beyond the artists. Him are the system what the youths them need for embrace. You see me I say? Alright. Who is this Kartel? Where did he come from? Who produced this talent? Well, Kartel, you have to remember, say, even though a man would see and push you out to the road, you would have to have the work ethics. And nobody can deny Kartel had that work ethics. And who gave him the platform? None other than Bounty Killer. You see me I say? No. Why Bounty Killer should had been the king that passed the crown to Vybz Kartel. Don't get it twisted. Before Gaza, before Alliance, before Kartel takeover, there was the Warlord. Bounty Killer, if dancehall was a battlefield, Bounty was the general who trained all of the soldier. Kartel, Bounty boss him. Movado, Bounty boss him. Busy Signal, Elephant Man, Wayne Marshall, Bling Dog, and a lot more mainstream big artists. Bounty has a hand in the career. You see me I say? Alright. Now, him never just dominate rhythms. Him built an empire. Bounty Killer is a true entrepreneur. So why him never claim the crown? You know, Bounty was always the general. No doubt in that. Him is not really the monarch type. Him influence undeniable, but him never really say, give me the crown. You see? Kartel dominate and him say him want the crown. So they didn't know say your Kartel is in him putting him at for the crown. Bounty Killer wasn't the seeker of this title. Him did love the war setting. Him was fierce. Him locked this him locked down the thing in a way where him was the true like record label unofficially in a Jamaica. You see it? But me will forever say this. Without Bounty, this conversation would never been taking place. You see me I say? There is no Kartel, there is no Movado, there is no alliance, no war culture like we know it without Bounty Killer. Respect is due to the man. So all of the artists them want disrespect Bounty Killer. All of the artists them want say Kartel and them inspiration. Kartel is the blueprint of dancehall. All of the slack song them wanna sing now. All of the different flow wanna have now. The intellectual lyrics wanna use now. A Kartel make them the popular in a dancehall. And Bounty Killer is like the orchestrator. What orchestrate that and them branch out on them own and them Bounty Killer should have really be the king in my unbiased opinion. Alright, let's talk about Beenie Man. Cause you can't mention the crown and don't mention the first king. Whoa. Alright, now let's talk about Beenie Man. He called himself King of Dancehall since the 90s. Before him even I think he get crown. I never remember if he involved that in a research. But yeah. From the 90s, Beenie Man I say King of Dancehall. Me are the King of Dancehall. And to be fair, at one point he was on top of the world. But now I take that from Bounty Killer, Beenie Man one time. Sorry. Beenie gave us chart success, Grammy, big stage energy, memorable hits. Hits was still in my playlist until this very day. Alright? But I may have to say this blunt. Beanie Man never influenced the genre like Kartel or Bounty Killer. You hear what I'm saying? Beanie Man never did this. No new wave of artists come from Beanie Man. Come on, people. Him no shift the sound. Him didn't even raise no disciples. Worse, in 2000 when dancehall was evolving, Beanie stuck in him formula, which it worked for him when the Grammy him do him thing. But guess what? Beanie Man the mainstream now. You see it? And we get to that point. How long Kartel hold the mainstream from '03. The culture just moved past Beanie Man. A king have to lead, not just perform. A king had to lead, not just perform. When I think of a king, I think of a king, him disciples, and him a make a better kingdom for the next generation. Who do that? Kartel. Kartel they in a prison. Kartel come out. Kartel make everybody can raise them price now. Come on. The price of the price. Mike, is Kartel price too high? Maybe. But guess what? No Chronic Law can raise in price. No Vanilla can raise in price. Because dancehall just took another step forward. You see? Now dancehall is in demand globally. Yes, dancehall they are gone, but Kartel just come out and make the thing shift in less than a year. Him shift dancehall. This so-called outdated artists shift dancehall. Nevertheless, me nah say Beanie Man irrelevant, but me there I say him legacy as a king feel more like a branding than birthright. The truth, Kartel change everything, people. Beanie Man, let's pause before me jump in. Kartel changing everything. Beanie Man shoulda embrace Kartel being the new king. Him shoulda walk away with grace. You see it? Cause Beanie Man, why you hold on, man? Why you trying to say I'm still the king of dancehall? Move on, man. You're a legend now. You're like a Bob Marley. You see me I say? You sang them a favor live on, but you're not that guy anymore. You see me I say? No disrespect. You put in your work, but you never created a kingdom. Let's be real. Kartel didn't just make hits. He made rhythm sound different. He make school pitney write lyrics. He make old man argue about the bleaching. Kartel was always on a controversial topic. He make church people quote him lines and tell them say don't be a teacher, don't be a creature, whatever the thing may be what them cussing about. Kartel name was in everybody's mouth. From the poor to the rich. From the politics to the religious people. Kartel name was everywhere. Him redefined the identity in dancehall. He made Gaza a mindset. And more importantly, he democratized power in music. Kartel proved that even locked up in a prison, you can still reign over an empire, which he did. He made hits. Who else do that? Me a wait. Comment and make me know, cause me no know who else do that. Me nah compare him with Buju, cause Buju depend on a whole different category, and Buju is not in question of the crown for dancehall. Alright, me still a wait. Who? Nobody. Alright. Deeper question. And this is a real question. Do we need a king of dancehall? Cause me personally, me there listen to my podcast. I think it name. Me think it name. It name Let's Be Honest podcast. And Jeffrey say him thinks the Kartel is a legend. Him past the king status. I believe that too. I'm gonna tell you this. Maybe we don't need a king of dancehall, but we need a blueprint for dancehall. And I think Kartel is the blueprint for dancehall. You see me I say? Remember artists, you know, me never really want to get ahead of myself, but me drop the scene, maybe come up again. But remember artists like Ting-a-ling-a-ling, Shabba Ranks, them man they make the thing international. Then you have King Yellowman. These are people that could be considered kings of dancehall, but I feel like them set the pattern for what dancehall should have be. You see it? And everybody build from that. But Kartel see it and just, alright, una think 2-dimensional, me I go think 3-dimensional. You see me I say? So, yeah. Alright, look, we get back on regular programming before me yap away. Me I ask this. Does dancehall need a king? Or are we holding on an outdated idea? Remember, pop have the king of pop and so on. The genre is global. Now we have Shensia Skeng Valiant Massacre and them new wave, them a do them thing. You see me I say, them a the new wave, them a do them thing. But every culture need an anchor, sorry. Every culture need an anchor. A reference point. And this is what me I talk about. The blueprint. A Kartel remains the blueprint. Nobody now pattern Beanie Man style. Zaga now. Nobody now out there do that. You see me I say? As me say, Beanie Man is a legend. Him should have lego the king, the kingship with grace. Anyways. But every culture, as me say, need an anchor, reference point, and Kartel remains the blueprint. So, maybe we don't need a new king. Maybe the real kingship is earned in legacy, not in title. And as we say, I'm an unbiased opinion. These statements are, even though I think if there's a king, Kartel have everything in his resume to maintain that title. I personally believe he should have been king from 2010, 2011. Then, now, him do 1 year tour, and then for the next Reggae Sumfest, him will pass on the kingship. Who is the next king of dancehall after Vybz Kartel? Because kings don't reign forever. You see me I say? Long live the king, but they'll never reign forever. Who shall be the next king? Who is stepping up? People say Massacre. I personally believe that's a valid speaking point because Massacre sing for the people. Black Rain Fall, you're king. Man, a king in earth. All of these great hits for the people. But does he have what it takes to be the king of dancehall? Yes, but there's a lot more work to be done. Massacre is a phenomenal artist, but there's a lot more to be done. Them I say, Alkaline are the prince. Hence, a prince mean that eventually you shall become king. I don't see Alkaline becoming king or even asking to be king of dancehall. Because Alkaline don't portray himself as that said royalty headset. Alkaline don't push trends certain way like how Vybz Kartel do. Alkaline no boss artists and them something. Not saying he's not capable of these things. These are great artists that we are talking about. You know? Idonia. Idonia, Governor, Valiant, all of these artists, plus the new generation. Yes, Valiant is a part of the new generation. All these new generations, they have a lot of work to do. So, with that being said, Kartel still should maintain the crown because there's nobody ready yet to take on the crown. All of these artists in contention, in that the people I say are content. Oh, I'm making I say that word today. All the people them I say, yo, these artists can be kings in the future. Them trust and believe them have the potential, but them not finish the work if they say I am king of dancehall. The only person who have done that so far, in my unbiased opinion and just facts, facts, is Vybz Kartel. Alright? Alright, look upon this. Someone said this. Bounty Bill it. Beanie Man marketed. But Vybz Kartel rolled it. Kartel is not just the king of dancehall. He is dancehall. Dancehall I mean everything. And that man mean that. Kartel love dancehall. And if you know, and if you are, and if you disagree, that's fine. Tell me why you disagree. Cause first thing me I gonna say to you, who else run it for 20 years straight behind bars as well, with the same relevance as day one? People are searching go to prison. Nobody never expect Kartel for free. Me say free roll boss, but me I say, I know case looks sticky. Cause from in go to prison, even if, and let's talk about that for just 2 minutes. Let's talk about that justice system. Even if Kartel was really guilty, allegedly, there was too much tampering, too much witness recanting and all of them. So, too much problem was there with the case. If not, at least that case should have ended with Kartel being free within 2 years or a year for a mistrial, because there was too much issues. That's why I'm afraid. Me, nah ask me if I do no badness. Me nah do it. You see me I say? Because I no care me no when me no for there. Because if me get locked up and me not do nothing, I'm afraid that Jamaica prison system, because me no want to get stuck in a something and I wait for a trial. You see me I say? And then as it prove, once them want you in the prison, you're not going left. Because Kartel should have never been in prison for that long. Allow that alone for your next time. This Kartel case should have ended on a mistrial years ago. Alright? And if you disagree, comment, let me know. Here we done this. So leave your thoughts in the comments. Send a voice note to the Instagram page, Chat876 Podcast. Instagram page officially out, people. Go over there, like it, follow it, like up the picture them. You see me I say? Subscribe here, hit the notification bell, just like this. Yeah. Hit the post notification bell just like this, people. Alright? Everything that's so, bell, like, share. Only don't know the thing, go. You see it? This is Chat876. I'ma just drop some culture in the ears. Bless up. Long live the music and long live the king.
Let them know now. Yeah, now I go. My time now. Put me on. My time now. Put me on. My time now. Put me on. I say, my time now. Put me on. Yeah, man, now my time now. Yeah, the right time now. For shake up my follies and find my grounds. Cause if you shake it, now go take them nothing fit them, put you up on the prime time news. Head pan a swivel amount of blood, sweat, tears on my drip, and I still not get to find my own. Make up my mind right now. Yeah, man, you hear me say, yeah, my time now. Put me on.